the school on Friday, the 28th, I think. Yeah, October 2022. I'm going to be playing Agents of Mayhem, unfortunately. While talking. Also, I just want to say, Agents of Mayhem got better ratings than Saints Row 5. That's just not. No. Mayhem is a terrible game. I don't know why you're playing a game. Just for the achievements. Anyway. At the start of the day in LI. Actually, before that, the media teachers form class were just having a party, so we said, go back to your form class, which was great, except for the fact that because of where I am in the book I'm reading, and also because of how long I had left until the bell went to get to class, I couldn't really read. Because I'm reading the comic, but the bit I'm at is currently no pictures, just words. Like this comic has books within the comic, like an in-universe thing. I don't really understand it yet. Maybe I'll understand it later, I don't know. And obviously I'm not revealing the title of it until I finish it, so why not do the review? Anyway. In LI, I was going to read what's something I did read that I can do a review of. I read the first volume of Spawn. It's good. I don't have much else to say other than I'm only reading it because, well, I was interested in the first place, but I'm only reading it now because there at some point there's a crossover with the Dark Knight comics, the Frank Miller ones. I think it's issue 20 I need to read up to. Anyway, in LI, I was going to read issue 6 of Spawn because I've read up to issue 5. But I was interrupted because behind me I heard Dylan saying something about me. Or it was, like, I wonder how that would look on Dylan. And it was him that was saying it, so we was talking about me, obviously. I turned around, what? I kept talking. They didn't pay any attention to me. Okay, that sounds like I'm an attention whore, but like, they were talking about me, I wanted to know what they were talking about me for, but they didn't say anything. And eventually, I don't remember how it started, but we got into an argument. I was like, no, Dylan, I don't want to argue with you. Please just go back to reading your comics. I can't. You were talking stuff about me. I want to know what you were talking about. He just didn't answer. In study, I finished a media question on movie called Breakfast Breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't know if I explained this yesterday or on Wednesday, but it's a terrible question. It's like, how does the poster use media language to relate to the context of the 60s? And he gives a structure for it, paragraph 1, introduction. Paragraph 2, visual codes is the term that we would use in media. Basically, what you see on screen. Paragraph 3 is, how does it relate to the context in the 1960s? Paragraph 4 is conclusion. Like, do you understand where I'm struggling here? The question is asking about the 60s, but paragraph 3 is exclusively also about the 60s. I've talked to my friend about it who does media. I've talked to the media teacher. I've talked to my mentor. I've talked to my mum. No one could help me. So I just did probably the worst essay I've ever done in my life, which is saying a lot. And in mentoring, we were talking about it, and she said, "Oh, well, I know that the teacher is a free period right now. You want to go down with me and talk to him about it?" Oh, okay. And he didn't give me a proper answer, although the mentor suggested, how about I split my points between paragraphs 2 and 3? So say I have 5, no, I'll do it in right number, 10. Say I have 10 points in paragraph 2. I should rewrite the essay so that half of those go in the third paragraph. But then what's the point in having the third paragraph? Like, if you're telling me that if an examiner were marking an essay, 2 different essays, the only differences between them is that one had 4 paragraphs, the other one had 3, but they were both exactly the same. You're telling me that the examiner would mark it differently? Say that the one with 4 paragraphs is better because it's got 4 paragraphs? No. Really, the paragraphs should mean nothing to the examiner. It should be the content itself. Whatever. Like, did that help, Dylan? Did that help? Did it help, Dylan? Well, did it? And I said yes because pussy. At lunch or English before we actually went in, 2 of my friends from English went to line up, and I was there the entire time because I have Judy in the same block, and decided to sit down next to me. And I went to look up something on my iPad, and as soon as I hit the search bar, Safari just disappeared on me. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in videos or not, but for the past couple of weeks, my tabs have been disappearing. Usually over the weekend, it'll just be, I have whatever tabs open. Most of them, if not all of them, are important to work. And over the weekend, I'll open up my iPad, go on Safari, and it's just all gone. This time, the app itself crashed and then disappeared. I thought this was a glitch. But then, when we actually went in English, everyone else's Safari had disappeared, bar free. And one of those people right next to me, I took his iPad. Well, I asked if I could take his iPad. He said yeah. Took his iPad, searched up a website, and tried to airdrop it to my iPad. Hit accept, but it did nothing. Well, nothing for me. For his iPad, his Safari disappeared. And then someone else's Safari disappeared, and the last person's Safari disappeared. We all asked the teacher about this, and I don't know if she's speculating or she actually knows, but she says that the school has intentionally done it, but the reason why she doesn't know. In study after that, we all went on to Chrome, because at least we have Chrome on the iPads. And Dylan tried going on to YouTube